Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Before we begin, I want to remind you to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, last time we made it to Manaan, and now it looks like we're actually going to start Manaan proper.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Well, oh.
Not particularly.
No time like the present?
I suppose you're going to nag me until I cough it up, aren't you? Nothing is private anymore, it looks like. There's no escaping it,
Not in today's world.
So be it. My wife's name was Neyama. She was the Yukatis enforcer who shot me out of the sky, if you remember.
No, I don't.
Bah. You got ears that work, don't you? I was a smuggler. Way back. I got shot down once over Yukatis. That story.
Oh, yeah! Well, yes, but you didn't specifically mention that was your wife, that I can recall.
My wife had plenty to do with the war. Upon meeting her, I knew right away that she was strong in the Force. That's why she was able to shoot me down. Neyama was a marvel of a woman. Fiery, determined, smart. She dragged me to the capital and foiled 3 of my attempts to escape prison. Oh, and that body. Well, yes, that. Needless to say, I eventually won her over. That was after I kidnapped her upon being broken out of the Yukatis prison, mind you. But, that's another story entirely. At any rate, I wanted to train her in the Jedi way. The Council refused my request, naturally. I was still a Padawan at the time. I was an experienced Padawan, surely, but not yet ready to be a full Jedi, and certainly not ready to train another, especially not one so old as my wife.
As misandrist as Title 2, or Option 2 is, I'm almost curious to see what he says.
I did. I wasn't the first, and I won't be the last. The problem with self-righteous folk is they think they're more right than everyone else. I believed in her and trained her in secret. I ignored her willful nature. I loved her too much to see fault in her, and she loved me too. I know she did. At the time, our love was a shared bliss, better than anything I had known before or since.
So what happened?
Exar Kun is what happened. Neyama was inspired by Exar's promises of a new golden age. She wanted to join him. She came to me, pleading with me to throw aside what she called the decrepit trappings of the Jedi, to join her in Exar's war.
So she had fallen to the dark side?
I hadn't thought so, not right then. I was too proud to believe that of her. I had trained her myself. I loved her. I pleaded with her to reconsider, to think about all that she was throwing away, to think about what she would become. She would have none of it. Finally, in frustration, she attacked me. She drew her lightsaber and attempted to strike me down. It was a scene being repeated everywhere throughout the galaxy. Pupil against master. In my case, it was a long and terrible battle, but I defeated her.
You killed her?
No. I had her at my mercy, disarmed and defenseless. She looked up at me and she knew. She knew I couldn't do it.
To be fair, I wouldn't have been able to do it either.
But I should have. Sometimes I convince myself otherwise, but it's no use. She had fallen to the dark side when she raised her saber against me, and I let her go. To my shame, she went on to kill many Jedi during the war, until she herself was slain in the final battle. I grieved for her death, inevitable as it was, even as the Jedi Council put me on trial for my actions once the war was over.
So he's basically this game's Mitra Surik.
I had trained Neyama against their wishes. I had failed to kill her when I had the chance, and she went on to kill others. Not to mention that I had remained a Padawan throughout the war. Or formality, perhaps, but with the trial, it had to be decided if I was worthy to become a Jedi at all. It was a travesty, of course. I told you that even the Jedi were capable of great injustices, didn't I?
Ah.
But I deserved to be tried. They found me innocent, even though I deserved every punishment and more. They let me go. Mitigating circumstances, they said. I deserved compassion, they said. They said I had learned wisdom the hard way. For all I had done during the war, they wished to raise me to full Jedi status at long last. That was when the Jedi left me. That was when they failed me.
I don't understand.
For my pride? For my cowardice? Which do you think is the act more befitting a Jedi? They may have been able to forgive me. I could never forgive myself.
To be fair, that's not their fault, that's yours.
Yes, I do, I suppose. Does that surprise you?
No, not at
It was
all.
all so long ago, lost in the winds, I suppose. Nobody cares what an old man believes anymore, do they? Let's continue on with the task at hand. I would prefer to think of the present today.
Oops, wrong button. No. I want that one. Well, technically I want this one, but... Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, that's a thing. Wait, did I ever actually get to go in this side of things? Oh, I guess you can't. Well, that works. Maybe I apparently need to go this way? Hey, what's up? I wonder if he's the one I could have sold the Gitska to, but... Anything of significance? What the... Oh. That's what I was looking for. Because... that one. So currently my strength is at 104. Ups it by 10. Or by 6. That's impressive. I think this is the only way we can go, if I remember. I love the music on this world. I am not sure what's causing the lag here. Oh, I'll be good. I don't think so.
The Jedi Council wouldn't approve, but they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
If you don't leave the planet. I don't plan to yet. Now the real question is, which way am I going to leave the planet? Actually, no, that's not a question. I'm playing light side, so I'm going to be a good girl. Not poison the fish. Let's see. I am looking forward to doing a dark side run in about 2 years. Because I want to do this on 2023, because that'll be the 20th anniversary. But don't worry, between now and then I have plenty of other games I've got lined up. Meanwhile, looks like we're off to the East Central City. Oh, great. Another political group.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Everybody talks big, but nobody actually bothers to back anything up. Let's see.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Donki pa nonku nek abog.
Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week.
Nah, okay.
I always shop here. Tyvark's prices are the best in the city.
Get out of my way.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Donki pa nonku nek abog. Just cranky to patslemo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kimba mu achua pengti. Yun patisa. Di chuba jikon. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Or tong hitwama ji aki inkotun.
Our attack?
Lokun.
Not bad.
Chiwi aita ka chong.
Let's see if you've got anything of significance. Ironically, nothing of real significance here. At least, well, let me rephrase that. Interesting. Nothing that I have the capacity to use, otherwise I'd equip this thing. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to lean that close to the webcam, it's just that my eyes are not as good as they used to be.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid. Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
You'd be surprised.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
What do you know?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
And no, persuasion won't work, even as high-leveled as I am.
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Firaxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Okay.
It's intelligence information about Sith activities on Manaan, as well as some oceanographic reports on the local marine life.
Where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I want to try the landing bay, because I've never done that one before.
You'll need luck for that one. Odds are they have some pretty strong guards in there, but it's also the way most likely to succeed. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay? So, he said it's on one of the hangars. In which case, let's see, does our map tell us anything? Not currently. Where does this go? Ooh, a hotel.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in.
What murder?
This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing this Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it, so the Selkath are holding him in prison while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
on it. Done.
Oh! That reminds me. Get out of my way, Jolie. I need to go back to... Yeah. I need to go back to the Enclave, because it's got something there that comes in handy in the case. Oh. Let's see where this goes.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix. I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Thanks. Hang on. Okay. I want to see something real quick. Slice it. Open the sub. No, it's not going to do anything. Oh, great. Wow. I'm surprised I remembered that.
Hey, great! You sliced the encryption on those cards. They change the codes regularly, so you'll have to use it pretty soon or not at all.
I don't plan to, but... Okay, there's gotta be... What the... Oh, maybe it's this one. No?
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Oh, to heck with it.
While the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from forced persuasion, we have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
Of course it does.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
What do you want? Tila? How did you find out about her? No, please don't hurt her. Please! No, please don't hurt her. Please. What do you want? What companion?
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
No, never.
Damn! He blanked out.
I can never remember the exact pattern to do this.
What?
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
You can't do this to me. They would kill me in ways too horrible for you to imagine.
The gutless Sith worm is...
He wouldn't talk. Or has he already? Why? You're not. Huh. Please. Please don't hurt me.
The Sith will never trust you again, Spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
No.
Damn!
Why? You're not. Ha!
The Sith will never...
But they... Please. Why? No.
Damn!
Why? No, please don't. No, please don't. Yes. Why? You're not. No.
Damn!
Why? You're not. Please. Ha! Why?
Damn!
Why? No! No! Please! Yes. Why? What?
The gutless... Damn!
Why? You're not.
The Sith...
But they... Ha! Please. Why? It...
Damn!
Why? What?
Of course, they wouldn't.
You can't. But he...
The gutless Sith worm.
He wouldn't talk. Why? You're not.
The Sith will never... Damn! Giving up so soon? You're back. Do you want to...
Yes.
Let's get it started then.
Okay, hang on just a moment. Okay, let's try this again. And I've got an idea.
Why?
They mentioned the companion first, so let's talk about that.
What?
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but...
You can't do this to me!
The gutless Sith worm...
He wouldn't talk. Or has he all... Why? Tila? No.
Damn! He blank...
Okay.
Why? What?
Of course, they would never...
You can't do... Why? All right. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Okay. That's interesting. I guess I need to officially start the case before I can find that. I'll make a note, though. That being said... We are in East Central. I want to go to Alto West. So... I say as I go the wrong way. At least I think it's in Alto West. I don't offhand remember where I'm going. What's this? Oh. Juhani, I swear. Get your rear in gear. Thank you.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street. You talk big, but remember what we did to Taris. Maybe you're next on our list.
Yeah, good luck trying to get to Doralia. Nope, 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 nope. never been a big fan of swoops in this game. I do the one because it's required, but... Ooh, another store.
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
Well, bundas. Bundas chief. Bundas shelfa. Bundas shelfa. Bundas chief.
Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
I like how he calls him a fish when he's an Ithorian. Watching that shadow spawn was kind of intriguing. And now it's gone again. Oh, relax. I'll be the judge of that. Ay, bastos. I was automatically trying to use the other screen. That didn't do anything of what I was expecting it to. Where are we? Oh, well that's convenient.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy.
Fine, now that I think about it.
Go. Stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside.
I'm not going to get inside today, but I will get inside next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Have a blessed day, y'all. Xani out.